Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you're all enjoying Mayhem so far. This is the most I've ever uploaded to YouTube in one single month and I'm really enjoying it. I hope you are too. Today we're going to be doing what I'm going to be doing and you're going to be watching, hopefully, the advice to my teenage self tag. I thought about the answers to these questions, but a lot of them are quite hard because I was such a fickle teenager. I was like really such a strange teenager. I wasn't even an in-betweener. I was just sort of like a bit of a loser, I think, to be honest with you. I haven't really progressed much as an adult, but I'm a bit better now than I was as a teenager. And I didn't really blossom until I was sort of the age I am now. A couple of years ago was when I really started to come into my own in my 20s, and I was into my 20s then. So a lot of this is going to be quite hard for me because if I could go back in time, there's lots of things I would say, but they're not necessarily the answers to these specific questions. So should we just get started and see where it takes us? Number one, 3 makeup and fashion do's. I did a lot wrong, so this was really hard for me to actually think about. Fashion do's. Do wear Converse. Converse rock. That's an obvious one. I used to have a pair of blue high tops that I absolutely wore to death. I think they ended up falling apart at some point. But yeah, I genuinely loved them. Fashion, the second fashion do would be do get obsessed with accessories. I think I was obsessed with accessories from about 15 and I always have been. And I just loved it. I still do. I have probably more accessories than I do have clothes and I don't wear them all and I should. But I genuinely love accessories because they can bring you bang up to date. And I started really collecting earrings, necklaces, that kind of thing around 15. So do start getting into accessories because it'll be a lifelong obsession for you. And the third one is do start loving perfume. My friend Mitch bought me my first ever bottle of proper perfume when I was 16 for my 16th birthday, and he gave it to me the day we went to Manchester on the train. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was in love with this bottle. It was more the packaging than anything. It was the Flower by Kenzo and it was beautiful and it had a glass, it was a glass bottle with a single poppy on it, and I remember him giving it to me and he'd obviously saved up money for it, and I was just overwhelmed, and it started an obsession with perfume. So accessories and perfume are definitely do's. And yeah, I loved him for that, genuinely couldn't thank him enough. It was absolutely amazing. And yeah, I do get into fragrance and things like that because I think what a woman wears as a fragrance says a lot about her and her personality or how she's feeling that day. So that is a great one. Next question. 3 makeup or fashion don'ts. I've got more than 3. You don't need to ask me about this one. I could go on and on and on. Do not cut all of your hair off. I mentioned in my Beauty First video that I cut all my hair off, and I'm telling my younger self now, don't cut all your hair off. There's no point to it. You're going to get bullied relentlessly for it. You'll probably get called, well, you did get called a lesbian for it, and it's just not going to do you any favours in school. So don't cut all your hair off. Don't wear those ridiculous baggy trousers that you're obsessed with. My friendship group was very much like Grebo goth type. We weren't like emos. We were pretty close, but we weren't. And we sort of wore those baggy skater trousers with all the skater chains and the big black hoodies with Slipknot written across and stuff, and just don't do it. It doesn't do you any favours, it's not flattering whatsoever, and you should really be experimenting with your own style. Don't just follow the crowd. Yeah, so that wasn't a good look for me, but you know, these things happen. And then last don't would be don't dye all your bloody hair all the time. Well, as a teenager I dyed my hair constantly. It was red, then it was ginger, then it was orange, bright fluorescent orange, then it went cosmic blue, then it went purple, I had pink put in underneath. I tried to go blonde, it didn't work, so then I dyed it black, and then I had it all stripped out and went ginger again, and then just stop doing it. Like, you've ruined your hair. I'm still, after all these years, I don't dye my hair myself anymore. If I'm gonna have colour put in, I definitely go to the salon, because A, I'm useless at it, and B, at least with the professional, they're going to give you the hair care tips afterwards. You know it's going to be done properly, it's not going to damage you as much as it would with a DIY kit. But yeah, no, stop doing it, stop it. Just stop it now, because your hair is an absolute state and it will never be the same again after you've gone through all of that dye. Just to add a poignant note. Number 3, a deep and meaningful piece of advice for yourself. Treasure your friends. You are, as a teenager, you are in the position to be with your friends every single day. You're in the position to share with a multitude of people how you're feeling, you know, what you're doing that day, where you're going, have all of those amazing fun experiences together, because as adults you will ultimately drift apart. Some of you will go to different universities, you'll make friends there, things like that. I mean, I never went to university, but I regret not keeping in touch with my friends as much as I should have done, and nothing brought this home more than my best friend from high school committed suicide, and I wasn't about to ask her how she was feeling that day, and I'd grown apart from her basically. I'd moved counties, I'd met new people, like I said, and it breaks my heart, because if I'd have just phoned her a little bit more, maybe she wouldn't have felt so lonely. If I'd have, I don't know, made an effort to go and see her, you know, it was only a trip up the motorway. It wasn't like my parents couldn't take me, or emailed her even, just to say, hi, how are you doing? Maybe it wouldn't have happened, and I miss that girl every single day. But there's not a lot I can do about it now, and I've come to realise that. So just treasure your friends. You are going to fall out with some of them. You are going to make enemies. Unfortunately, it's just life. But the friends that you've got, and you know are good, decent friends, keep them and keep them close, because you never know when they're going to need you, and you never know when you're going to need them. So, yeah. Anyway, number 4, a piece of advice for school. Just enjoy it. I was like, I loved school, but I was so determined that I wanted to grow up and get out of it and go to college and go to university. I went to college, I dropped out, I never went to university. Life does not turn out the way you plan it to, but at least you know for those years that you're in education, you've got a lovely routine, you've got people who want to teach you and want to improve you, and I'm not saying you're not perfect as you are, but I'm just saying they want to be able to educate you and make you a nice, well-rounded human being. Enjoy it. Work hard, but play hard as well. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy everything about school, because when you get out of school, you will regret it. When people say they are the best years of your life, unless you've got extreme extenuating circumstances, then yeah, I agree, they are the best years of your life. Just enjoy it. Unfortunately, you are going to get situations where you're bullied, you are going to get situations that make you uncomfortable. That is just a part of school. Unfortunately, there's not a lot anyone can do about it, and everyone goes through more or less the same thing. Don't ever think you're alone, there is always someone to talk to about that. But enjoy school for what it is, essentially. A great place to learn, the place to see all of your friends, and just absorb every day. It's just, I wish I could go back to school. Every day something happens and I'm like, oh, I wish I was 15 again. I wish I could go back to school. So just enjoy school. And then number 5, a piece of advice for friends. I've already said treasure them. Don't take yourselves too seriously. Like, when I was in high school, everything was a drama, everything. And now I avoid drama like the plague. Like, oh, she snogged his boyfriend or whatever. Yeah, that kind of thing was going on. She snogged him, he snogged her, he wanted her, but she was going out with him, and blah, 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 blah. It was all one massive drama. It could make a great soap opera. I don't know why they haven't done a fly on the wall about it yet, but, like, no. just have fun. Don't, like, don't get involved in everyone's dramas. There's no point to it. Your friends are your friends because they like you. And just stop creating drama for each other. It's just no point. And don't fall out unnecessarily with them either. I mean, wow, she's bought the same handbag as you. Yes, it's annoying, get over it. It's, in the grand scheme of things, it's going to mean nothing. And if it bugs you that much, make sure that you go and exchange yours for an even better one. But yeah, basically, just love your friends and treasure them, because a lot of the time, as an adult, you don't get to see your friends. You don't make friends easily in the workplace. You know, it's just so good to have your friends around you all the time. And I just miss my friends from high school, to be honest. Number 6, what advice would you give yourself about having fun? Try new things. Don't be afraid to make a mistake, because as a teenager, everyone seems to think that, well, they're too worried about what other people are going to think. I know a lot of teenagers are like this. I was like this. I was like, oh, I'm not doing that. What if they think I'm a weirdo? Oh, I'm not doing that. What if they think that I'm being mean? Oh, I'm not doing that. Do it. Do it anyway. Bite the bullet and just do it, because your teenage years are the years that you can afford to make mistakes and learn from them, because your parents will be there to make sure that you're okay. I'm not talking go and take drugs. I'm not talking go and have unprotected sex and have a baby. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, you want to go on a camping trip down to the river. Go do it. Even if it rains and it pours, it's an experience. You want to go on a holiday to Wales in a caravan with 4 of your friends. Go do it. Like, don't sit there and think, oh, what if they think this and what if they think that. You want to wear bright red lipstick? Go do it. You want to wear purple eyeshadow? Go and do it. At least you've made those mistakes then, and you're not making them as an adult. You know, you've got to be able to learn from your teenage years, and if you don't take that opportunity to make those mistakes, learn from them, gain new experiences, as an adult you'll really struggle to sort of what's the word? Identify. You'll struggle to identify with other people. I'm really sorry, the camera's flashing. I don't know why. It's annoying me. But yeah. So that was my advice to my teenage self tag. It was probably very rambly and quite long, and a lot of it probably didn't make that much sense. But I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!